Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever. Yeah, just need to get the chat monitoring set up and we should be right, right to getting started. Just have to try and get that up. Should have had that up beforehand, but anyway. Let's see. Come on. All right, we're ready to go. So yeah, if you remember from the last stream, we crossed the border into Finland and we're at Lappeenranta, and I want to go and visit these cities in the south of Finland. So like Kouvola, Kotka, Loviisa, Helsinki, Turku, maybe Lahti if we can, and then maybe get up and try to go via Pori, Vasa, Kokkola, and then maybe, yeah, today's probably going to be Finland for this stream today. Let's get a freight market job from Lappeenranta. Let's try go Helsinki. 8 grand, why not? Hello, War Thunderman. Glad you could make it. Alright.
Ready to roll. Turn left.
Can't use the in-game radio today because it got me copyrighted 3 times last stream despite supposedly being stream safe.
Turn right. Turn right, and then turn right. Turn right. This is where it ends.
Oh, I can change the... Looks like I can change the color. Of course I'm going to have yellow. Hello, Josh. Glad you could make it. Yeah, it is unfortunate. But 1.60 is still a beta. Hopefully they can update it so it no longer gets me copyrighted. Sorry. Oh my... Oh, I'm sorry, War Thunderman. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, sometimes some chats just don't go through and I don't know why. And it only seems to happen to you for some reason. Readjust. Alright, back up.
Time to hit the road.
Yeah. I heard about you getting the Class 90 refunded, Josh. That is excellent news. Finally, consumer protection laws coming in clutch.
Turn right.
Next stop, Helsinki. Oh, I actually want to set up the route off to Sweden. Well, Finland, technically. So Kouvola. Let's go via Kouvola, Lahti. And then, yeah, we're into Helsinki. And then we can go investigate the photo mode.
Time to get the job done.
So, sorry to any Finns out there. No worries.
Get ready to turn right.
I do have a Norwegian who pops into my chat sometimes, so we'll see if he shows up today. Right. We will... Maybe the chat was there before Math sped up the replay thing out. Yeah, I don't know. How's fuel doing? Oh, we have more than enough. 1,500 kilometers? That's more than enough to get there. So we're going via Kouvola and Lahti. So, yeah. This is honestly my favorite section of the game. The, chat today is fast. Well, because I'm not streaming to Twitch anymore. I'm just going off of YouTube, so there's no YouTube delay anymore. So, yeah. This is my favorite section of the game to explore, like, the Nordic countries. This chap has the right of way. Josh says, yeah, glad to be done with the 90 finally. Sony really wouldn't budge until the government stepped in, but the win is a win. I think the real winners are your consumer protection laws. Thank goodness for the Australian government coming in clutch. Oh, hello. What's going on? Seems as though there's a traffic jam of lorries at 4 in the morning? Come on, guys. Yeah. And I'm just glad the 90 saga for Class 90 saga for you is finally over. Honestly, the refund should have been with interest due to how long it took, but hey, at least you got refunded the whole amount of money. I'm really looking... to be fair, it's nice being covered even when the company isn't from here and it's only an online purchase. Yeah, precisely. You have very powerful consumer protection laws, I gotta say. Yeah, but what I'm really looking forward to is Crew Preston. That's coming on Thursday, and oh my goodness. Crew Preston's going to be so much fun. I watched a developer stream and oh my goodness, they have cooked. What is my cargo? It says so in the bottom right. It's 23 tons of metal beams. Oh. Need to get over. Yes, Crew Preston is going to be a dream. The 47.3 has some amazing sounds, 100%. Like, yeah. That, and the 47 and 20 have been fully retextured from the ground up. Like, that's insane! I love that! And Class 86 is making a return with a beautiful blue and white livery. For one of them. I've also been enjoying Trent Valley too. Like, yeah, Trent Valley and Crew Preston are both great in their different ways, like, but I think Crew Preston might become my favorite over Trent Valley. We'll see.
Ready to turn left.
Can't wait to check out the Uncle Joe's Mint Balls factory in Wigan, of course. Can't believe they got the actual funding, the actual permission from the company to use their real-life branding. That's so cool. Oh. Oh, Math, and the slow speed works too. Fiddler's Ferry, here I come. Oh yeah, that slow speed control is going to be so helpful. I feel bad because I might actually miss Trent Valley and get the JT route first. That's totally fine. Trent Valley is good, but I have the feeling Crew Preston is going to be even better. Like, Trent Valley is an easy 9 out of 10, but Crew Preston's going to probably be a 10 out of 10. Like, genuinely. Oh.
Caution. Please mind the
There's a
speed.
temporary 50 limit that I didn't even notice. It might also be cheaper too, looks like 30 quid instead of 32. Yes, you're right. Yeah. I'm surprised Crew Preston didn't get premium pricing and yet Trent Valley did. Very weird, but hey, I'll take Crew Preston being a bit cheaper. Coming up on Kouvola. Yeah. Like, yeah, all the different, the 47 variants, the 20 variants, the 86 getting a new livery and a new variant. It'll be the mileage. Crew press is about 2/3 of Overshap. Trent Valley is longer. Yeah, that's what I would assume, since Preston Carlisle was also premium pricing, if you remember, all the way back in TSW 5. It's a stupid pricing metric, though. 100%. It should be routes that are higher quality get the premium pricing, not routes that are longer getting the premium pricing. You know, because then, like, you know, Rivet could make a really like a stupidly long route, like maybe extend West Cornwall local, for instance, and then they could charge premium pricing for it, even if it's terrible. Charging by route length and not by quality is not a good idea, that's for sure. Yeah, Josh seems to agree. War Thunderbird says, what do you think about using VPN? Lost ability to ban unskip. You're getting advertisements on my stuff? The first premium price route was Savola, which is deserving. Overshap was on point. No, I seem to remember Overshap actually being premium pricing, and Savola was premium at 2. So, yeah, I think Overshap was the first premium priced route, if I remember correctly, and then Savola was the second. Which is, yeah, like, Savola, honestly, I'm not surprised it was premium pricing, because, well, it's an entirely new country, a lot of new assets, 2 new kinds of rolling stock, new safety systems, like, the whole 9 yards. So, I'm not surprised it was premium, if I'm being honest, so... Yeah, Overshap also made sense because it was the class 87, that was brand new, and then it was also 100 miles of track in total. Overshap I don't consider to be premium, I think it's the right price for what it is. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, true, you're right. Yeah. What other routes have been premium? Trent Valley certainly was premium. Then, I'm trying to remember what others have been.
Turn left.
Yeah, I think it might have just been Trent Valley for premium pricing. Because the expert locos are a normal route price. There are some expert 145 updates coming this month, which are good. Hopefully we'll finally get dynamic suspension, which is something that was missing at launch. It doesn't feel like your premium is what I'm getting at. Yeah, I think I get what you're getting at. All right, turning left.
Turn left.
9 hours till mandatory rest break. I forgot that was a thing. Mandatory rest breaks. That's a new thing with this update, with 1.60, new fatigue system. I completely forgot about that. Let's get the cruise control engaged. Yeah. Trent Valley, I can understand the premium pricing because it's 80 plus miles of new track, plus some old track, which is like 100. It's 100 over, almost 108 miles in total. I have rest breaks turned off. I just want to drive more fun that way. Well, I haven't got the fatigue system turned on. I've just got mandatory rest breaks turned on because that's EU policy. The mandatory rest break system is actually based on real life European Union truck driver policy, so I feel it's more realistic to have it on. I had the fatigue system off for the longest time, but yeah, I turned mandatory rest breaks on because that made it a bit more realistic. Not a complaint, by the way. Sorry, it looks interesting. Yeah, it definitely is. Like 1.60, it's not as big an update as some of the previous updates have been, but it's definitely wide-ranging in scope. New game radio, new HUD elements, fatigue system, that kind of thing. Okay. Yeah.
Keep left.
Yeah. Crew Preston, oh my gosh. It just looks absolutely insane. Like, I will admit, at the start of when Crew Preston was initially released, I was a bit skeptical because I was just thinking, oh, they're just doing Preston Carlisle all over again, but with no new rolling stock. Like,
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
and I thought, oh, I wonder if it's not going to be that interesting. But yeah, it turns out it's really interesting. Like, they've put in a lot of work, it seems. Like, Just Trains, any 1980 stuff from Just Trains is a very good idea to pick up. It's hard with TSW pricing because Sony does shenanigans with the pricing and then pounds to Australian dollars. Trent Valley is 60 Australian dollars, which is the same as Shepard's Vola. The usual price is 55 Australian dollars. Well, I'm actually quite lucky because I do use Steam, so it's actually normal route price is 4,500 Japanese yen.
Keep left.
For me.
Then turn left.
You can convert that if you want, and then full route price is normally 4,900 yen, but Trent Valley was for some reason 5,550 yen for some weird reason. Preston, Carlisle, Crewe, Blackpool, and Ormskirk. Preston is a neat little hub now. Oh, 100%. And then Crewe is turning into quite the hub as well. It's honestly mental that Just Trains built an entirely new version of Crewe from scratch, and they could have just like updated a previous version. Oh, I just put on the parking brake. Whoopsie. Oh, is this a bus terminal? Okay, we're turning around at a bus terminal, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this must be one of the new bus terminals that for coaches. Does the Cumbrian link to Crewe? No, it won't. It'll link up at Carlisle. So it'll link up to Preston Carlisle. And then hopefully someone at some point will do a, West Coast Main Line. Someone will do a West Coast Main Line North, Carlisle to Edinburgh, Waverley and Glasgow Central route. So we can finally complete the full West Coast Main Line, bar the short section from Birmingham New Street to Rugby via Coventry and Birmingham International, which I don't really care about. A very long coach bus, yeah. Well, it's where the game told me to turn around, so I'll do it. Did I discover? Yeah, I did. I wonder where JT will go next then. Yeah, because they've got going to make Carlisle a hub. Maybe they'll do the Settle Carlisle line with. That would be pretty cool. Like, that's a very scenic line. And then that would allow us to come off the Crewe hub again. That'd be very interesting if we could have the Settle Carlisle line. Yeah, I wonder where All Aboard go from here, though. Because they've said they're not going to do any more long routes or West Coast Main Line oriented routes. So, will they do a North Wales coastline, maybe? Like, say, Crewe to Llandudno?
Caution. Please mind the
via Llandudno Junction? Or maybe even go as far as Holyhead. That'd be cool. Hello, Rival. I don't know anything about first and second generation DMUs. I wonder after the 104 or 108 what's next.
Right.
It's actually the 108 that they're doing for Cumbrian Coast. The 104 was being made by Simtrack Studios for Peak Forest, but that add-on got cancelled.
Right.
Annoyingly enough. Predicted that 60 limit perfectly. All aboard will do the Wolverhampton to Shrewsbury, North Wales Coast from Crewe, or the Rugby Birmingham Stafford line. That's my bet. Ooh. That'd be very interesting. Yeah, something like a West Midlands, a proper West Midlands diesel route. Maybe with something like the Class 172 Turbostar? Or maybe the Class 196. I actually rode on those like a couple of weeks ago. A West Midlands Class 196. One of their new ones. What is first, second generation DMU? These are multiple units built by British Railways in like the 50s and 60s. So think of like the Class 101, 104, 108, ones like that. And like the Class 142 Pacer, Class 158, 156 are really like second or third generation. It's mad that some 156s are still in service because those things are dinosaurs at this point. They're from the early 1990s. They're getting on for they're getting on for, well, almost 35 years old. Rail replacement bus at Wolverhampton is now Shrewsbury. It's also a smaller and easier route than a main line after the two mainline routes. That honestly would make sense. Wolverhampton Shrewsbury would honestly be a decent route. The MMU is Gem 1 and DHMU is Gem 2, I would assume. Go to Poland? Asks Rival. Nah, I want to explore Finland today. Nordic countries, you know? And plus I have a bit of time for today's stream, so it won't be as short as last week's one, that's for sure. 120 kilometers to go. Okay, so we've just got a short section and we're in Helsinki. Lovely. Turbostar for the win. Pacers drool. Yeah, I like the Pacers. Like, they're a bit of an ugly duckling as far as Trains and World go. I don't drive the Transport for Wales one that much because unfortunately for Just Trains, that timetable that comes for Cardiff City Network, the 2019 one, still has bugs. Like the Class 153 still doesn't show up as AI. And when you do spawn in a 153 with like multiple 153s, they'll all have the same number and things like that. But otherwise, it's a very decent add-on. But yeah, I tend to drive the British Rail Pacer more, I'll be honest. Yeah, and one thing about Crewe Preston, which I'm very excited, goes to Western Finland. I'm planning on getting there, Rival. I just want to explore Southern Finland first. So, if we have a look at the map, my plan is to go down, explore Helsinki, maybe go via Turku, and then Olkiluoto, Pori, Vasa, Kokkola, and then Kusamo, Rovaniemi, Ivalo, maybe all the way up to the top of the world, the top of Europe. Who knows? Josh says, I thought it was me going crazy, but the 150 doesn't show up. No, it doesn't. Also, it's blurry half the time. That's where Perijärvi is? Perijärvi's not in the game, it's a fictional place. But I see what you're getting at. The 150 does not show up on Crewe Preston, thank goodness. It's the wrong era, for one thing.
Keep right, and then exit right.
No, unfortunately, War Thunderman. My summer and my winter car are both fictional, and they don't appear in this game.
Right.
It would be cool if we could do jobs to Perijärvi in this game. Like, heck yeah. But no, unfortunately we can't. It's based on a real lake. Seriously? Oh, it's just called something different. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me the name of that. And then, yeah.
Keep left.
If we could get the little Stourbridge Town branch with the little runners that they have on that as part of a West Midlands route, that'd be pretty cool. Do you think JT have another local DLC coming? They've confirmed it. They have another rolling stock pack coming at some point. They haven't confirmed what it is yet, but they all but confirmed they confirmed it in the developer stream. My personal hope, APT, please. It's the correct era. In 1986, they were just a year away from retirement, but they were still running on the West Coast Main Line. Like, it's perfect opportunity for an APT, and for some reason, I'm pretty fond of it, despite its flaws. If we could have an APT, that would be awesome. Like, come on, Just Trains. It's the perfect opportunity. There's one at the Crew Heritage Center. If you could get permission from the guys at the Crew Heritage Center, you could survey a real-life one. Like, come on. Ooh, giving the Mark 1 to do-over, wiping Athena's grime off of them. Maybe. That'd be interesting. Oh, whoops, I didn't have cruise control on. Lake
Keep right. And then exit right.
Lestiarvi is the main lake. Hang on, I actually want to look that up on Google Maps. Google Maps. Lestiarvi. Aha, here we go. Okay. I found the place. Okay, so it's just east of Kokkola. Do I have that? Wait a minute. This Route 13... Wait a minute. Whoa. Is that... Oh... Like, Lestiarvi's around here, and we don't have it. No! Dang it. We don't have it. It's too far away from from Route 13. That's a major shame. Thanks for at least checking, Rival. I will be doing my summer car tomorrow afternoon. You can already find the stream up. Need to go in the left lane. Right, yeah. An APT would be so much fun. I don't know, Warthog, I think you'll just have to figure it out. Do you think if they said rolling stock, we could be getting a 50 or 55? Ooh, Class 50 would be fun. I've seen some videos of the Class 50 in TS Classic, the one by Armstation Land Rover, you know. Or Armstrong Powerhouse, as they're normally known. And that thing looks amazing. Is it the 50 nicknamed the Hoover? I think it is, isn't it? Like, if we could have a Hoover in TSW, that'd be pretty damn cool. Like a decently done 50 by Just Trains, maybe using the Armstation Land Rover sounds.
And then continue straight on.
Yeah, but obviously what I'm hoping for is an APT. Like 1,000,000% an APT would be amazing. And it would be a layer on Crew Preston and Preston Carlisle, and then could also layer in that new Blackpool Branches timetable we're getting. Did you hear about that, Josh? New Blackpool Branches timetable, complete with layering for the stock from Preston Carlisle and Preston Crew from the get-go. It's currently in QA testing, and it's going to be a free update. A free update. Rolling stock and Furs coaches. Well, I think they might have said Loco Pack. I think they said Loco Pack. Maybe the APT, but it's too niche and wouldn't have enough services. Loco can do a lot more on
Get ready
Yeah,
to
you're
turn
right,
left.
but I'll still hold out for an APT, even if it only has a few services. Like, genuinely, that's how much I would love to see it in TSW.
Turn left.
It's going to be so good. I'm glad I'm enjoying BR right now. Oh, 100%.
It's all over.
Oh yeah, that new... I've been advocating for adding layering for the Preston, Carlisle, and Crew Preston stuff to Blackpool for ages, and the fact that Just Trades were listening to player feedback about that. And also, on top of that, it's to make sure that all 3 routes have the same timetable. You can do one timetable service across all 3 routes if you want to. If you can see the same timetable service at Preston on all 3 routes, you know? Right. Right. Where do I want to go next? I want to go Turku, Olkiluoto, and Pori. So let's try getting something to... no. I want the map. Let's try getting something to Pori from Helsinki. 6 grand. Let's try World of Trucks, because that'll give us a bit more time, you know? There's only one and it's 6 grand. Oh well. Hey, it is what it is. I was hoping the freight scene gets a do-over with some Preston Cruise stuff where appropriate, but it's going to be so good. Yeah. That's what I hope, too. Like, if we could get a...
Let's do this.
Wonder how the APT is on the HST. I don't know, actually. 5 hours till mandatory rest break. Ah, that's not good. I think the HST is based on the APT. Yeah, that's what I think it is anyway. But the APT is fully electric and designed to go 140 miles an hour instead of 125.
Right.
Tebow's shop is based on a place called Sepong Kalpa. Go on Street View and go back to 2009. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I think I've 100% seen there are pictures of it on the My Summer Car Wiki. Unfortunately, it's abandoned, I'm afraid. It hasn't been open for years. I would love to go there, but yeah, I wouldn't be able to go in, unfortunately. It's a more basic and cost-effective practical version of the APT, I think.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I seem
Continue
to.
straight on.
That's what I seem to have heard as well. What is the APT class number? I
Go
honestly
straight on.
cannot remember for the life of me. It's It might be a class 370. Hold on. Let me look this up real quick. So yeah, here's a picture of the APT on a trial run up to Glasgow at Preston. It's a class 370. 370. Oh. Yeah, standard gauge. Oh, it's only designed for 125. Okay. Oh, it was designed to go up to 155. Neat. So yeah, here's what the controls look like. Yeah, it is quite similar to the what is it called? HST, except for this thing in the middle, which is a from what I've seen of the Train Sim Classic version, that is a digital speed display, so you don't have to look at speed limit signs, which is nice. So yeah, the APT technology was later passed on to stuff like this, like the class 91 and 90, etc. So yeah, here's the side profile of the original gas. I think this original APT, which was like the prototype, was originally supposed to be like gas turbine powered. And then they made an electric version, which had a somewhat similar side profile. Yeah, and then it had a driving coach in the middle with all the motors and things, and the pantograph, and then all the other coaches had passengers in them and were unpowered. Didn't have any motors, and then so yeah. Here, like, imagine, just put this in TSW. So this is 1983, close enough to Preston Carlisle. Like, imagine having this in Train Sim World. You can't park there. Yeah, precisely. Like, imagine having that in Train Sim World. That would be amazing. So yeah, here's the original APT. And then here's the one at the Crew Heritage Center. So yeah, I'd want the APT dash... This is the dash P. So the E version has a gas turbine. This is electrically powered. Like, yeah. It's one of my dream trains to come to Train Sim World, I'll be honest. Yeah. A bit sad it didn't ever enter regular service, but hey. It is what it is.
Ready to turn left. Turn left, and then turn left.
Yeah. Lol, and Just Trains come out with a Thomas and Friends expansion for the West Coast main lines featuring Gordon and James. That'd be and Toby for the branches. That would be hilarious. Like, I wouldn't even be mad. That'd just be really, really funny. Let's see. Oh, it's the wheel arrangements. There are 7 APTs. Class number was 370, 370,001 to 370,006. And what is the Unit 7 class number? I don't know. Let's take this one. Yeah. And yeah, there's one currently preserved at the Crew Heritage Center that I would love to, like, yeah, like the materials are all there. It'd just be the only trouble with it would be trying to source the sounds. That would be the real tricky part. Honestly, I know what I actually want to do something real quick. 370,000 perhaps is the experimental one for changes in iteration. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know enough about the history. Doing any AP to the rescue? I don't honestly see ArmStation Land Rover doing any. Sorry, I keep calling it ArmStation Land Rover, but I don't really see them moving out of the TS Classic space. They just made a Class 47 pack for TS Classic. That seems decent, mind you, but overpriced as per usual with Armstrong Powerhouse products.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, APT to the rescue, not Armstrong Powerhouse to the rescue. Okay, whoops. Yeah, I've turned rest simulation off because, yeah, it gets annoying. So we want to go via that photo trophy. Then we also want to go via Turku. Yeah, just do a loop around there. We've already gone via Nantali. Let's go Okiluoto. Yeah. There we
Drive
go.
safe.
Let's do some exploring. Yeah. Like an APT... Like an APT and TSW, it'd be a bit specialist, but holy... Did the Southeastern High Speed 66 and the RHTT get updates with Medway Valley? They feel better. I have no idea. I don't remember them appearing in the patch notes along with the rest of the Southeastern stock. What do you mean by they feel better?
Turn left. Turn right.
Yeah, I have no idea. I saw you posted a video with the RHTT on the Fife Circle. That's another add-on I'm excited for. The Skyhook. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. The Skyhook class. The Skyhook class 43 HST and Intercept City colors.
And then exit right.
Oh. If they can do an Expert 101 and 145, they can do an APT. Nothing is too niche. Yeah, 100%. Like, I'd drive the heck out of the APT.
Keep left.
Like, I would love to see something like that. Yeah, like, I love the heck out of the Expert 101 and 145. They're brilliant locomotives. Especially the one... I must admit, I think I prefer the 145. I like the RBH livery, and I also like the, And also, it can just do more services than the 101 because it basically layers everywhere a German freight locomotive. So, like, everywhere from Hauptstrecke Rhein-Ruhr to Tehran to Ram, Kassel Würzburg. Yes, Fife and the Edinburgh to Glasgow updates. Maybe intro into a surprise Intercept City HST. It would touch both of those routes. That's what I'm thinking because I can't really think of any other reason why those routes would get patched. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely exciting, Josh. I can't wait to try out the Intercept City HST. It's just a bit of a pity that Fife Circle only goes as far north as Markinch and not all the way to Perth. Because I would love it to go all the way to Perth. It seems like a better place to cut the route coverage, you know? Or maybe, no, not as far as Perth. Dundee. Perth or Dundee would have been sensible. But, hey, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Fife Circle is still a really decent route, and it's decently non-linear as well, especially with the free edition of the Laven branch. Like, Rivet absolutely cooked on the Laven branch. What safety system is named C-ATP? APT, sorry. I have no idea, War Thunder Man. Well, usually routes get updates in preparation for DLC. Look at Birmingham Cross City and 170 packet again for Trent Valley. Look at Fife before the 158 and all the other examples. Precisely. Like, yeah. APTs only have AWS. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea, War Thunder Man. Otherwise, they're going to do a big lighting graphics overhaul like Southeastern High Speed as the second round of performance optimization. What are you saying? That they're going to give the Southeastern High Speed the same lighting engine as and optimization treatment as Medway got? Hello, Leon Parsons. Glad you can make it.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Yeah, I'm doing well, Leon Parsons. How about you? It's been a busy week, but I'm glad to finally get to the weekend.
Keep left.
Right ahead.
And then turn left.
Gotta keep left.
Turn left.
Leon's doing well. That's good to hear. Oh, that's the photo trophy. Okay. Josh says, Dovetail are updating the SCHS as a test of the new optimization improvements past Fife Circle and Edinburgh to Glasgow at a second batch. I have no idea. It's not getting Medway Valley levels of updates as far as I know. Okay, that makes sense. Let's just delete that waypoint.
Let's go. Keep left, and then turn left.
Glad to hear Southeastern High Speed is still getting love despite Medway being
Turn
a thing.
left.
Watch this. Went to IKEA a week ago on Wednesday. Yeah, that's one thing about Japan which is slightly annoying. My area is nowhere near an IKEA. The nearest one, I think, is about a 6-hour drive away. But there was an IKEA pop-up store in my area in Japan recently. Like, there was a pop-up one, and it got absolutely mobbed by the locals, including us. So, maybe my area will get an IKEA, finally. Who knows? IKEA has an awesome food court. I have heard great things about the IKEA food. I've never ever even been to one, genuinely. But apart from that one pop-up store, which obviously was just a small pop-up one inside another mall, but yeah, hopefully we'll get IKEA soon, like a proper big IKEA. Who knows? Just checking on the route. After Pori, we'll try to go up toward Vasa, Kokkola, Oulu, maybe Rovaniemi, which is like the Santa town. I actually watched a video from Simon Anderson the other day, the train traveler YouTuber. He actually did the longest Flixbus journey you could do on one ticket. Rovaniemi above the Arctic Circle, all the way down to Lisbon in Portugal on a bus. It took him 6 days.
Keep right.
6 days on a bus. It's like 4,000 kilometers. It was ridiculous. And this is in real life too, not a video
Exit
game.
right.
Yeah. Damn is right, War Thunderman. It was insane. Okay, we're getting off in a moment onto Highway 1. Oh my gosh, tinfoil, they haven't said anything about it in Seven City HST. Do you think it's because it will be tied to Yet Not Announced DLC, like, say, Edinburgh to Newcastle? I would love to see a fully unelectrified Scottish route, like, say, Inverness to Aberdeen, for instance.
Exit right.
That'd be cool. Inverness to Aberdeen. Or maybe, like, something in the Scottish Highlands. Edinburgh Waverley could be the place in TSW7. Who knows? Who knows? Like, Edinburgh Newcastle would be cool. Like, because that would finally give us another stretch of the East Coast main line besides the pretty terrible Peterborough to Doncaster section that we already have. Yeah, like, yeah. I personally hope it's Inverness to Aberdeen, because I want to have a ScotRail route that's completely unelectrified and not based in the Edinburgh-Glasgow area. But hey, Edinburgh to Newcastle would still be very, very cool. I wonder if we're getting a TSW7 this year, because after the Class 90 debacle, it'd be AI at Edinburgh is my point, and it can't release before the Dovetail, and it can't release before the Dovetail Direct announces TSW7. Leon says, one thing I got was for IKEA, the little power truck. Oh, okay. Trains in World 7, War Thunderman, because TSW does this stupid yearly release thing. We're wondering if we're going to get a Trains in World 7. Rivet are most certainly cooking a Scottish branch somewhere the HST and the 158 and 170. Yeah. It'd be pretty cool if Skyhook or Rivet and/or Rivet are working on a new Scottish route. That'd be very nice. We haven't gotten one in over 2 years, if you don't count the free Leven branch. That was honestly really nice of Rivet to do that as a TSW 4 to TSW 5. It was a year from each. Yeah, because TSW does this stupid yearly release thing where they release a new version every year and give it a new number and a new color. Yeah, going east definitely needs an update, Rival. But once the UK is updated, the entire base map will have modern scenery. It'll just be going east that has the terrible scenery. So hopefully that's next on the free remaster chopping block after the UK remaster. Josh says War Thunder TSW is announced each August and it comes out in each September. It's a yearly game. Leon says Train to World 6, I see new Freightliners train. Yeah. Well, the Class 70 by Olaboard. TSW 1 came out in 2017?
Caution. Please mind the speed.
I think you're right. It's either 2017 or 2018. And that was with Sandpatch Grade. That was like the original route. Come on, guys, let's get a move on. Like, yeah. And then Great Western Express was the second route to come out. Alright, we have 4 hours. Oh no, we're going to get there a bit late, but hey, we're exploring. Doesn't matter to me if we get there a little bit late. Any progress on my summer car, my winter car? Not since the last stream, Rival. So in my winter car, I still need to procure the cores for vet, and in my summer car, I've just finished the assembly on the Satsuma's engine.
Exit right.
Josh says, I think Skyhook won't be making anything first party unlike
right.
Lawnmower Sim until Lawnmower Sim 2 comes out. And it sells and they get back into the green. Otherwise, then it'll be small add-on packs, maybe a 156. You forgot about Cargo Line Volume 6 Gas, which they're doing, which is the first German cargo line. That, we know for certain that's coming from Skyhook, so we will see. Yeah, I think a 156, since that's new stock, I think that would be a bit farther out of their scope at the moment, since they have such a small team dedicated to TSW at the moment. Obviously, I would love Skyhook to do a Class 1, EMT Class 156 and EMT Class 222 pack. They'd have to make the 156 from scratch, and then the 222 could be an adaptation of the already existing 220 model. Germans have big diesel locomotives, yeah. Not too many of them, but they do. The DBBR-218, for instance. Josh says since they're legal shenanigans, they've done a 171377 pack, the 20 pack, the gas pack, small DLCs, yeah. And I don't think they'll be doing any big DLCs until they get that infusion of cash and extra team members from Lawnmower Sim 2. Can't believe you used Grab Anything to retrieve the Gifu. I wouldn't have been able to get it out otherwise, Rival. If you look back at the footage, it was well and truly stuck. Like, genuinely. It was bogged, truly bogged, and I wouldn't have been ever able to get it out, and then it would just become unusable. So I needed to retrieve it using unconventional means. Josh says, sorry, that was Riven, not Skyhook with the 171. Oh yeah, you're right about that. Yeah. Did you know the 377-3 from the 171 pack is actually supposed to substitute on Medway Valley as AI at Tonbridge? How did you get it stuck? That was a whole saga. You'll just have to look back at the footage. And then the 377-3 is supposed to substitute a Tonbridge on Medway as it does in real life, but unfortunately unfortunately, due to Rivet messing up the length calculations, it doesn't substitute properly, and you need a mod for it to substitute. I hope the German Steam trades come out in TSW6. That's not going to be a TSW6 add-on, Leon Parsons, unfortunately. It's in the 3 months plus category, Nekatalban. The DBBR-23 steam locomotive will not be in TSW6. It's almost certainly a TSW7 add-on. Most likely it will be a Vectron, though. We still don't have any diesel Vectrons. There are diesel Vectrons in real life. I would love a diesel Vectron. That'd be cool.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Ah, we just missed the
Turn
light.
left.
Love it if Skyhook updated their 185 with the sounds for the DTG 147. Well, it's not a 185, it's a 187. If they, yeah, but I don't think Skyhook's ever touching that again, if I'm being honest. The 187 seems pretty poor. Maybe Trenson World 67? I see what you did there. That's pretty terrible. But yeah, Nekatalban's not going to be TSW7. Not going to be TSW6. It's going to be TSW7 100%. So
Keep right.
is TSW like ETS2? If you want more lines, you have to pay? Yes, correct. And they also make you pay for locomotive packs, and in some cases, even liveries.
Turn
Like
right.
the Great British Railways Class 802, that's a livery. That's essentially just a livery pack. But yeah. Maybe like the Tadami and more lines and new trades come out in TSW7. I think Tadami's going. I'm holding out that Tadami's going to be a TSW6 add-on, I'll be honest. Because I'm really looking forward to Tadami. Okay, we just need to go a bit farther and then run to where's the A in IKEA? Well, you know, it's because they don't have an IKEA license, so they have to use IKEA instead, unfortunately. Don't you go, Mr. Renault. Come on, when are we going to discover Turku?
Go straight on.
It's sad, but I think it's one new country per game. Yeah, I think Lisbon Setúbal is going to be TSW7. I'm hoping Tadami is going to be TSW6, but I think it might be coming out this month or next month. Tadami.
Turn left.
Come on, have we discovered Turku yet? No, we haven't. Okay, there we go. Now we just have to delete the waypoint, and we can turn around here. Get up toward Olkiluoto.
Time to get the job done. Keep left, and then
Watch
turn
this.
left.
I hope Tadami is TSW6 is announced in TSW4.
Turn left.
Tadami will be TSW6, I feel. I just have this, you know, gut feeling that it will be TSW6. Yes, I know, I know.
Go straight on.
Well, what the heck? Why could I hear music? Audio. Huh. Very weird. Yeah. The SW7's new feature will be a blurry texture slider. Some or more are the two levels. Leon says I'm getting Bus Sim 27 at Christmas. Very nice. I'm personally just holding out for coaches in Euro Truck Sim. I know it's been ages, but I know SCS are some of the best developers in the business, so I'm just holding out for coaches in ETS, if I'm being honest. A blurry texture slider. Honestly, I think it will be dispatcher mode, since there's a dispatcher mode scenario in Riviera, and there's going to be a dispatcher mode at Tonbridge coming in the next update on the Medway Valley line. You think Coaches is coming with the console launch to compete with all the bus games? I have no idea what SCS are going to do. We will see what they get up to. Coaches has been a long time coming, but I know SCS are some of the best developers out there, so I can afford to wait. Hopefully we get Iceland soon. That seems to be the next Euro Truck map expansion. I'll be honest. We already had, like, the Euro Truck Sim map has been updated. Like, all the map expansions in the base map have all been updated to make sure that bus terminals are in the correct place and things like that. So, hey, we will see. Dispatcher mode is an interesting one. I still haven't tried the one scenario on the Riviera. It's on the Riviera, it's at Plymouth. Is it fun? No, I haven't played. I don't know, I haven't played it myself. Oh, left lane ends. Okie dokie. The forest looks like Bus Sim 21. The trees are honestly decent in this game. They're I think they might be like mostly two-dimensional, but they look very 3D, I gotta say. Looks really nicely on your right. Yeah, Euro Truck has always looked like a great game, like genuinely, and the pretty regular updates that this game gets just makes it look even better as time goes on. It's a very long-lived game. It's been out since 2012. It's coming up on 14 years old. Honestly, how good the forest smell sounds when the light peeks through the canopy. Oh yeah, like the sun rays through the canopy at sunset is...
Keep left.
Yeah,
and then
pretty
turn
cool.
Left. Turn left.
I have no idea War Thunder Man. I've barely played British Railway myself. It looks like a decent Roblox game, but honestly, I'm just not that interested in it. Like, I played it for a bit, and I got like one livery for the Pacer, and that's it. It just seems like a grind to get all the rolling stock you want without, you know, without paying a ton of money. And then, to be honest, I'd much rather spend the money on Train Sim World. Alright, let's find a place to turn around.
Rerouting. Please make a U-turn when possible.
Yeah, I know. What's that to just say to them, signal red, no close, no go. Small words I'm sure they can understand, lol. Just play... Okay. Yeah, I don't play Roblox anymore due to certain concerns I have about the company due to a certain scandal, which I'm not gonna say on YouTube because, yeah, I'll probably get demonetized. Yeah, let's just say, yeah, it doesn't put the Roblox company in a good light. Yeah, I haven't played Roblox in ages. I know we're going to be late to Pori, but hey, it is what it is.
Turn left.
I agree with you, Math. It's not good and I don't use it anymore because, yeah, precisely. There's there's definitely... Yeah, it definitely used it. They've definitely had the reputation tower. You know, it is good too. An autumn run from Carlisle to Preston, any locomotive will do. Ooh, that's a good choice. Yeah. Like, I'm looking forward to taking the 87 out on Preston Crew. Right. That's gonna be fun. I think Preston Crew definitely has a good rail scene by default, but with layers, it's going to be even better. I hate the Swiss Alps in Truckers MP. Most people are thinking of switching routes. Ooh. Can't chat to... Ooh! Lane keeping support just nearly ran me into that guard barrier. Good job. Because lane keeping support can
keep right,
change,
right.
Can move my steering wheel. I just nearly drove me off the road and into that guard barrier.
Right.
No idea why. I cannot do an age check, so I can't chat to anyone in South Vietnam. That honestly makes sense. Watching the stream on 144p. Woo! Sounds like your internet's having a hard time again, rival. Josh says, personally, I'll take the 47-3 on a military train, or if I can, or nuclear, but I really want to do an MGR to Fiddler's Ferry in the Class 20. Yeah, me too. I'll be honest. No, that's a car, that's a car, that's a car. Yeah. There's actually going to be nuclear services in the base timetable for Preston Crew, which is pretty cool. Cargo Line Volume 5 is one of the explicitly stated layers for Crew Preston, which is pretty cool. Like, and the fact that I'll have all the layers from day one is just going to be fun, genuinely. Nearly there. Nearly an hour late, but hey, it is what it is.
Turn right. Turn right.
Okay, we do have a railway crossing warning. My router is outdated. Oof. Hopefully you can get a new one. Okay. Got a clear crossing. Josh says, cargo line in the default timetable, that's how you do it. Why have so many different timetables? Just trains are goaded. Oh, 100%.
Turn right.
Remember when 240p was the max on YouTube? Oh my
You
gosh.
have arrived at your destination.
Ever since I've
Your
started
route
watching
guidance is now
YouTube,
finished.
I remember YouTube, it's been 1080p for the max. 240p. Ooh. Lost 500 euro to being late. Ugh. Let's go freight market. Let's have a look. So I want to get up to Orvasa and Kokkola, maybe Rovaniemi. Rova from Pori. Try external contracts. $11,000. Yeah, that's probably the best I could do. Oh well. I can remember when YouTube launched. Oof. Don't worry, I
Time
bumped
to
the
hit
quality
the
to
road.
360p and watching 10 seconds back. Okay. Oh wow, it's 58 kilometers just to get to the cargo loading area. Live streams aren't live, they're always 3 seconds back. So that's yeah.
Turn left.
Koploper. I drove one of those yesterday, Leon. You commented on that video.
Get ready to turn left.
Okay, so this is the world of trucks job, so we can take a lot more time about getting there.
Turn left.
Because that's real 3 hours 27 minutes real lifetime. Instead of in game. So where are we going to pick up the... Oh, we're heading over here. Okay. My Wi-Fi isn't something... My Wi-Fi isn't consistent with streams on opposite sides of the world. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, whoa, okay. Hang on, I need to pause real quick. There we go. I've got 354 grand. I just want to save up enough money to get a, you know, what is it? To get the Volvo 9700 bus when Coaches comes out. Well, sometimes it's hard, War Thunderman.
Keep right.
Josh
And then
says,
exit
I'm on
left.
FTTP at a proper 100 megabit speed and my internet still sucks. Must be Aussie internet. Oof.
Exit right.
That's unfortunate.
Get ready
I think
to
I
turn
get...
left.
I think both in the UK and in Japan, I get around 300
Turn
megabytes
left.
a second, which is pretty decent. Customize the interior of the truck after this delivery? I already have. I'm just trying to get enough I'm just trying to get enough money to level up to get a new light bar on my truck, because I'm not too fond of the current one that I have.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Your Wi-Fi's 10 times mine. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting.
Get ready to turn right.
Wish I could use the in-game. Are you serious? 130
right.
kilobytes per second. I think he meant 10 times. I think he meant mine is 10 times his, but
Get ready to turn right.
130 kilobytes per second would honestly be. Oh, that's a bus stop.
Turn right.
Would honestly be terrible.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Racing line. Whee! Josh says about 180 megabytes per second downlink and 46 uplink.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Oof. That's pretty terrible, rifle. I do feel bad. How to check Wi-Fi speed? Go to speed test, one word, speedtest.net. And then that should be it. Kilobytes or kilobits? Kilobytes, maybe.
Ready to roll.
Kilobits. Oof. That's terrible. Where I was running 20 to 30 megabytes per second last hour. Josh said, sadness abounds, I must perform the internet speed ritual dance and summon the byte gods. That's a really funny way to put it, I gotta say. Yeah. I'm currently running on Ethernet, so yeah, I've got a decent speed, I think.
Turn left.
Okay. What is it? Worse than a bad guts is getting 70. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, I need to modify my route, don't I? To go via Central Vasa. This cinematic cutscene here. Via Kokola. Let's see. And this photo trophy. And then Oulu, Tornio, and then Rovaniemi. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Ethernet would improve a lot of my issues. Yeah.
Turn left.
Ethernet is great for streaming, honestly. Having a direct wired internet connection. Highest I got was 50 megabytes per second, says Rival. Josh says, there's the difference, I'm all Wi-Fi, no hardware. Ah, so that probably explains. If it was Ethernet, you'd probably be getting a lot faster speed. Actually,
turn right.
I need to blow my nose real quick. Hang on. There we go. What? Wi-Fi 4 is limited to 2.4 gigahertz. Okay.
Turn right.
Any new things in this version of Euro Truck? Yes, there is, IQI. Let me find the patch notes. I'll show you, if I could find them. Where are they? Where are they? Aha, here they are. Just need to find OBS and swap that over to Steam so you can see that. Steam, haha. So we've got a new game radio system. New improved material system in some trucks. What is the Wi-Fi going to go somewhere a lot of way? Yeah. It's alright, might upgrade to Wi-Fi 5. Yeah. Improved material system in the in the DAF, NGD, and MAN TG3 and TGX models. We will gradually add this technology to other trucks. There's been some lighting tweaks, subtle visual refinements, an update to the Volvo FH Series 6, job details widget at the bottom right on the HUD, expanded rest mechanic with 2 different options, and yeah, that's it. The PS5 has Wi-Fi 6, I think, so I could get 5 gigahertz. My desktop PC is 2.4 gigahertz. It all just works, so I assumed everything had both. Okay. Yeah. That was a assumption to make. 600 kilometers to go.
Get ready to turn right.
ETS2 is poorly optimized. I would say it's
Turn
very
right.
well optimized. Running at 60 FPS on my machine is pretty nice. Honestly, I think it's very well optimized, but hey. Every game is screen tearing. Oof. ETS2 runs on my computer. It's a brilliant game.
Keep
Yeah.
right,
I don't know.
and then exit
I don't know where you're getting that why you're getting that assumption from, because on my
exit
system,
right.
honestly, it's been running brilliantly. Yeah, and it runs on Josh's computer, so...
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
How good is your PC when playing British Railways? I could run it at Ultra, and it gets pretty good frame rate from last time I remember. Alright, here we go. So, yeah. It's the lake which Perajärvi is based on is approximately here. My PC have AMD graphics card which have worse drivers. Oh, okay. GPU and RAM are so expensive these days, and we all know why. Oh, 100%. It's terrible that we have to that costs are being driven up for stupid AI. Josh says 6th Gen i5 with 12 gigabytes of RAM and a 2 gigabyte GPU and ETS is a treat. Yeah. It is definitely. Thought AMD was better than Intel. When did that change? I don't know.
Caution. Please
Yeah, I
mind the
know, I
speed
know.
limit.
12 gigabytes of DDR what? Asks War Thunderman.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
IQI says, what is your opinion about the GTA 6 release? Will I play it? On the channel? No. Almost certainly not, because it's not the kind of game I play on this channel. I know I play my summer car, but that's still vehicle-based. GTA is not vehicle-based. It's story and character-based, and it's not that kind. It's not the kind of story which I really... It's not the kind of game which I really play.
Go straight on.
Josh says, not so fancy as DDR4, not so fancy as DDR5. Why you always gotta... that's pretty funny. But yeah, I might, if it runs well on my kind of machine, I might get GTA 6 just to try it, on a good sale, because why not give it a shot at some point? Or maybe Grand Theft Auto 5 will start going on good sales when GTA 6 comes out, and because there's so many mods for that, I might play that, who knows. GTA is crime-based, come on math, no need to be polite. Yeah, it is crime. Yeah, essentially crime-based. I think I have 16 gigabytes of DDR5, 5600 megahertz somewhere in the attic. So I don't need to buy RAM. Well, lucky you. It's not everyone that has RAM sitting around in their attics. Oh, hello. New province. Can't say that fast enough. So you have 3 hours, 14 minutes of real life time in order to get this job done. Josh says, I looked at a kit of DDR4 to update my setup to 64 gigabytes and it is wicked expensive. Yeah. Like, if you want RAM, it's going to cost you $1 million. Which is why I haven't upgraded my computer. I would have gotten a better one, but by now I think, but prices are just so expensive. And plus this computer runs fine anyway, so. Lulby.
Get ready to turn left.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, this is a cinematic cutscene. I wanted to get a cheap 4 gigabyte card from Scorp Tech, and that's almost $200. That was my road. Okay. Oh my gosh, 200 gigabytes, 200 Aussie dollars for 4 gigabytes of RAM. They're out of their minds. Bloody hell. Rival says, I got all the parts for my new PC, RX 580, Ryzen 5 5600, waiting to build a PC sometime soon. Well, lucky you. Josh says, laughs in console while crying in console. Well, consoles are getting affected too. Valve just almost doubled the cost of the Steam Deck. And, yeah.
Turn right.
Like, prices are, like, console prices are going to go up too, especially if we get 10th gen consoles soon. Rival says, I don't think Scorplec has a 4 gigabyte VRAM card. I've seen a 6 gigabyte one. Okay.
Right.
Might have been that one. Let me check my bookmarks real quick. Yeah. Computer prices are absolutely insane. They are charging just mental amounts of money. Like, who could afford these kinds of prices? They're literally assuming that Elon Musk, that it's Elon Musk's, Elon Musk is going to be the only person buying these parts. And they're only increasing prices that much because they feel like they can stiff us normies. You know? Like, they're getting away with literal scamming. It's insane. It's literally insane. Oh, I use AI. It's useful for certain things like grading papers and things like that. Like for mock exams for me, it's been very helpful with grading those. But everything else about AI is just terrible. How much fuel do we have? 2,000 kilometers? Hell yeah. Let's grab the cinematic cutscene while we're here. Lulby. It was a GT 1030, but the link doesn't work anymore. Not sure why. Sorry, Rival, you must be right. GT 1030 costing $200 is... Like, they're getting away with... This is the equivalent to a criminal getting away with murder. It's corporate scams. It's literal scamming of us normies to supply AI. Can't wait for AI to go away. Well, it's not going to just go away. If you saw, and I'm going to get a little bit into politics here, so I do apologize. If you saw SpaceX, that company that's owned by Elon Musk that did its initial public offering yesterday and made Musk a literal trillionaire. Like, a lot of the money for that IPO came from people's investment accounts and pension investment accounts, so like their 401ks and things like that. Like, it's and so a lot of people, normal people's financial futures are now tied to AI being a success. It's insanity. Like, and since Elon Musk owns 85% of SpaceX's shares, he could, if he crashed the share cost of SpaceX, then that's a lot of people's life savings and pension savings wiped out. It's literal insanity. Yeah, sorry I went off on a bit of a rant there, but yeah, it's insanity. There's no way that AI is worth more than all the farmland in Australia combined. That's like 6 million square kilometers. Oh, 100%.
Get ready to
It's
turn
all,
right.
it's a load of money and hype, all built on thin air. If that's not a classic bubble, I don't know what is.
Turn right.
And, like, if the AI bubble does burst, then it has a decent chance now of crashing the world economy. I'm generally scared to do it, most of myself, in fear of breaking expensive parts. Insane, bro. I'm right with you on that. Like, yeah. Like, if the AI bubble bursts, there's so much hype and investment built on it that it could genuinely crash the world economy. Like, it... And the fact that a load of people are just going along with it and not seeing it right behind and not seeing what's staring them in the face is insane. It's the 2008 housing bubble all over again. Precisely! It's the same thing happening again. It's completely, a lot of people will jump, precisely. It's complete insanity. And yet people can't see what's staring them right in the face. Yeah, 2009 financial crisis, precisely. It's complete insanity that people are basing countries are basing their entire economies on this. And a lot of investment and hype and infrastructure, and it's just all built on nothing. It's based on a product that doesn't even work properly, and it hallucinates and all that. It's just... Yeah, sorry I shouldn't have gone on that rant, but... Blinded by the Lights is a famous song once said. I actually like that song, to be fair. That's the only song by The Weeknd which I listen to regularly. Too much greed and money. Precisely. And we seem to... And, to put it bluntly, we seem to have an administration at the helm of the US government that seems intent on not stopping this madness, but deregulating and allowing this madness to continue more, if anything. To put it bluntly. And yeah, well, us, the normal person, can't even indulge in our hobbies without spending thousands of dollars on equipment. It's insane. Like, yeah. Sorry, I shouldn't have probably gone on that rant, but I just felt it was pertinent, you know? Yeah. Thank goodness I don't have the real fuel prices mod installed in this game. I'd be paying a lot more for... I'd be paying through the nose for diesel in this game.
Go straight on.
I was thinking of Manfred Mann's Earth band, but The Weeknd, who also did a song with a similar name. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
On a not random change of subject, how's the weather?
Right.
Weather's actually decent. It's been... Thanks, game. It's been raining most of the week, but now it's pretty clear weather, some light clouds dotted around. Perfect. And the weather's cool enough to not cause you to absolutely bake while doing a walk, so
Keep right.
yeah. So, where actually are we? Oh, we're coming up on Vasa and Kokkola, Oulu, Tornio, Rovaniemi. It's been decent weather here, I have to say. A jet bike. I had an idea about making a jet bike, but I deleted
Keep
that
right,
idea from my mind
and
because
then turn
jet
right.
fuel's too expensive. Precisely. When am I heading back to Japan? End of July is the answer
Turn
to
right.
that. But yeah, that seems to be everyone saying that seems to be when fuel prices will really start to bite. Enjoying your holiday? Well, it's been a working holiday. So, hello, Ibby! Welcome back, buddy. It's been a bit since you were here. Doesn't show all my notifications. Oh no, that's a shame. Have them on all. Oh. Try having a look at your notification settings to see if that's the problem. Like on your app or computer or whatever. Most importantly, can jet fuel be? Hey, and Phil is in the chat. Hello, Phil. Glad you can make it. How was your week? How was your week, Phil? Hopped in Phil's West Coast Mainline Trent Valley stream on TS Classic. I believe week went okay. Nice to see everyone. Thank you, Phil. Also, one other thing, Phil. I just wanted to shout out Phil's Twitch. If you go and find Phil B Train Fans Twitch, he streams regularly American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Sim, TS Classic, other train games. He's a great content creator, and Hectic Jojo as well. Ibby also makes some train content from time to time. If you could go subscribe to all of them, like, I'd really appreciate that, and they need the following.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
No problem, Phil. Yeah, no problem, Phil and Josh. Like, you guys are great content creators, and I wanted to
Go straight on.
just want to make sure that you guys are getting your channels are getting some attention too.
Get ready to turn right.
Hello, Rival. Welcome back.
Turn right.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like a church, maybe? And pause the game. Should we get Metter my summer car mod? Josh says, this is your stream, buddy. Pimp yourself and your awesome content. Well, thanks. Vasa Church. Oh, that's very nice looking. I like that. Actually, I need to move the truck a bit forward. Where am I at? I'm in Vasa, Finland. On the western coast. I need photo mode, please. Let's try and get the church and the truck in the same frame. Which should be interesting to try and do. Ooh, I think... Yeah, that works, but I need to change it so we can actually see. Yes. Yeah, that works. That more than works. That looks really nice. Just adjust it a bit. Take that. Josh says, I found the purposes of CTS's existence. Circular tram routes, loving it. Brilliant update on View App's part. That's good to hear.
Go straight on.
Because, yeah, honestly, I'm not too interested in that kind of game, but I'm glad to hear that they're doing good updates to the game.
Go straight on.
So 400 kilometers to go. That was a red light. Stopped just in time. A little bit over the line, but we didn't get fined. Yep, definitely applied the brakes a little bit hard there, but hey. I needed to stop quickly and my brakes did the rest. Oh. City Transport Sim is a mid-bus game that is kind of the only tram game in town, so it's nice to be able to finally do a proper circular. Nice. That's why you should throw it on TPWS, precisely. Rival says, I heard 96 gigabyte NVIDIA card is worse than the 5090. Wait, they've made a card with 96 gigabytes of VRAM and it runs worse than their top of the line civilian card? That's insane. That was your mandatory EU regulated brake check as per UE 105B-110. Very good. Ibby says, guess what? Well, I'm sure you're going to tell me, so there's no need for me to guess. Rival says, that has to be a Quadro. That's funny. I found out that PTG is uploading again. Yes, I did. He's been uploading for like a month now. It's brilliant. He's gone for 3.5 years and then just came back randomly and did a video on Manchester Airport commuter. And then he actually yesterday did a video on the Pendolino on Birmingham to Crewe. Yes, he does have new route learning videos. I'm surprised you didn't know that, Josh, because I've been citing him in basically every video that I've been doing. He's a brilliant content creator. Go subscribe to him. And he's potentially doing a route learning video on running train. If he says, I don't know how to make route learning videos, yeah, but he does, and he does them really well. He's actually a signaler on... He's actually a signaler now, PTG Rail. He's a real-life signalman, and I believe he was stationed at the signal box on the Gospel Oak Barking Line in real life, which is pretty cool. Yeah, he left because he got that job, but yeah. I was actually checking for that entire 3.5 year time span. I was checking back like every 6 months to see if PTG was still up, to see if PTG had uploaded anything. And then, well, a new PTG video just got randomly recommended to me like about a month ago, when a few days after he uploaded his Manchester video. And yeah, he was back. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you. Northern Lights, everybody. Didn't know that was a thing. Rival asks, almost done with Satsuma. Ibby says, I got recommended it today. Nice. Rival asks, almost done with Satsuma. No, I'm not. Not yet, anyway. Oh, yeah. I've got the engine done on the Satsuma. I'm going to be installing it tomorrow on the stream. So, yeah, the stream that's upcoming. Well, it's the Northern Lights. It's the Aurora Borealis. I didn't even know that was a feature in this game. That's so cool. Nice to know. Ah, yeah. Yeah, well, they don't go as south as Vietnam. It's because we're that far. We're almost at the Arctic Circle. Believe Arctic Circle is like here. Anything north of here is above the Arctic Circle. So yeah, we're going above the Arctic Circle. We're coming up on Kokkola. Let's actually set a waypoint to go via Kokkola.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Don't know if will this be the last job of the day? Maybe. We'll see how much time. Gonna play TSW today, even though I'm still boycotting them. Well, TSW's actually doing pretty well. The Class 90 is going to get patched in 3 days, And yeah, WCML Trent Valley by All Aboard Studios is really good, and Crew Preston looks even better. Hopefully I don't get pissed off at the blurry textures. Well, you can always try. Josh says, loaded some PTG videos to my YouTube queue for later. Sorry I didn't pick that up from your videos. I miss things sometimes even when not meaning to. No worries, mate.
Go straight on.
Yeah. He just did a video on Birmingham Crew yesterday in a Class 390 from Crew to Birmingham New Street, so... And he has expressed an intention at doing a running train video, so we will see. He seems to upload videos every Friday afternoon from what I'm able to tell.
Caution.
Well,
Please
Friday
mind the
afternoon...
speed
What? That's the second speeding fine of the day. Don't boycott TSW, play what you love in spite of TSW's issues. Precisely.
limit. Go straight on.
Oh, we could just turn right here. Need to delete that waypoint. We've discovered Kokola. Now we've just gotta
Drive safe.
discover Rovaniemi, and we're... All I hope is to start making good business decisions and taking care of the community. I think they've had my personal guess
Go
is,
straight on.
since the Class 90 debacle, they have had an internal management shakeup, because they seem to be far more proactive at fixing issues. With Trent Valley, they're actively preparing a hot fix to fix some of the launch issues with Trent Valley. And they're going to fix, and in 3 days they're going to release a patch that hopefully fixes most, if not all, issues with the Class 90. Josh says, I'm actively trying to route learn Birmingham to Crew right now. It's going pretty well. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever get Birmingham to Crew. It just seems like it's not really much a stretch of track that I'm interested in. Ibby says, avoid boycotted TSW because they don't stand by good values and stop working with ATS. I did a run from Birmingham New Street to Wolverhampton and didn't miss my stop or speed, so it's going great. Ibby says they work with. It shouldn't need a patch anyway, all routes should release perfectly. Well, the thing is they don't. Even, like, routes with good development teams, like, for example, Just Train stuff isn't perfect when it releases, and I believe there's still a couple of minor bugs with Libertet's Star Alpaca, which is an almost perfect vector simulations check route. It's not... I don't think it's possible to release a really, really perfect route from the get-go, but...
Go straight on.
They should only... All routes should release perfectly on with only a few bugs. Well, Train Sim Germany, Just Trains, All Aboard Studios, hopefully Union Workshop will all do that. Rival says, where did you get your laptop? Off of the Asus website. 3 years ago. Josh says, if Trent Valley came first, I would agree, but because Birmingham to Crew came first and has fun runs between Wolverhampton and Birmingham are pretty fun. I do like the look of longer runs on Trent Valley for the 150, 153. There's actually a really interesting run on Trent Valley where you take a pair of 153s from Litchfield, Trent Valley up to Crew on an ECS move. And you can actually take the Arriva, the unbranded Arriva 153 if you want to. Josh says, Ibby, as someone who's purchased the Class 90 day one and waited 2 months for a refund, I feel you, but there's still good parts to gain.
Go straight on.
What are you carrying on the truck? It says so on the HUD. 25 tons of cement. Why should my Xbox crash before finishing a route? Precisely. It should, yeah.
Caution. Please mind the speed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I do, War Thunderman. I actually have a cup of tea here. Yeah, Josh, it's just happening too often and I'm tired with it. Yeah, I feel you. Definitely, the guys on PC tend to have a better experience with TSW than the guys on console, and it shouldn't be that way. Oh yeah, David Hockney died. Yeah, the artist. I actually hadn't heard of him before his name popped up on the news. Yeah. Bit sad, really. He seemed to make good artwork. Let's get the photo trophy real quick. Kalayoki Church. Look at those, the Northern Lights, guys. I love that. I didn't even know that was a feature. We're definitely into Nordic... Also, we're definitely into Nordic Horizons territory now.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I have 30 minutes.
Exit now.
2026 has been a great year, but too many deaths. Yeah. Wish my winter car had Northern Lights. That would actually be a great feature. Josh says, I'm with you, buddy. My PS5 has issues with mounting DLC, blurries, and a host of other stuff. But if the 90 didn't change DTG, nothing will. And things like the Goblin and Riviera are gems. Precisely. And I really, truly believe that the Class 90 has caused some type of internal shake-up at Dovetail Games. Hello, Toppy. Because, yeah, hopefully they have changed. Sound is having a problem. Really? Uh-oh. Can anyone else confirm that my sound is having a problem? Toppy says I became a live streamer. Well, you said live steamer in the chat, so I assume live streamer. I assume that's just a typo. Sound is fine on my end, says Josh. Okay. So I assume that... I think it's on your end. I assume it's on your end, More Thunderman. $2:30 in the morning and it's not fully dark. That just shows you how far north we are. Honestly, okay. I actually want to do a quick edit to the chat box. No, I want to keep it alive. Oh, whoops. I just need to shrink it down a bit. Oh, no. Where are we? We're getting toward the Arctic Circle. Put it to, like, there. Change the size on it a bit. Also, before I forget, please do become a channel member if you can afford it. Really does help me out. By the way, I got the biggest ATS map. Ooh, neat. What games do you play, Toppy? Oh, the Texas map? Among Us? What? Among Us in American Truck and Euro Truck. Are you serious? Math, do you take cash? No, unfortunately. It's only digital, I'm afraid. You'd have to send it, like, via the mail, and that's not worth the expense. YouTube only does digital, I'm afraid. I think, honestly, that text box might be a little too small now. Hang on. Text box, unlock. Big one. There we go. There's also a new... Speaking of trucks, there's actually a new mod release in BeamNG Drive for $6 Canadian over on Gumroad, on the creator's Gumroad store. It's called the Sherrier Potent, but it's a Renault Magnum lorry, and it's basically developer quality. If you want to pay like a small sum, then you can basically do Euro Truck BeamNG Drive Edition. And it's the same Renault Magnum that Jeremy Clarkson used in that Season 12 lorry challenge in Top Gear.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I think saw some Glide play that. Simulator Adventures. Yes, Simulator Adventures did make a video on it. My ATS map has every part of the USA, Mexico, Canada, and Alaska. More cities for ATS, but no pro mods. Honestly, I don't think pro mods is worth it, because the base map in both American and Euro Truck, if you have the map expansions, is just so big that it will keep you going for ages. Even without, Josh says BeamNG will likely melt my PS5. Oof. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. But yeah, it looks pretty, like, the gameplay trailer of BeamNG on the PlayStation 5 looks pretty good, and they've got an entire new graphics engine rework. Really need the UK rework for map making. Yeah. Flickers on and off for like 1 second. Really? Did it do that? I didn't notice. Coming up on Oulu, which we've already we've already discovered. Come on, stop it, lane keeping support. Yeah.
Keep left.
Be careful. Yeah, I am. I haven't crashed so far, so that's good. Just want to get a level up so I can, you know... I want to get a level up so I can get a new light bar for my truck, because I need to be 1 more level before I could get the top level light bar for this truck.
Keep left.
Oh, we could stay in this lane. Yeah, World of Trucks jobs do give you a lot more time than the freight market jobs, because they use real life time instead of in-game time. Tea's almost cool enough for me to drink it. That's nice. So yeah, how much further do we have? Okay, so we've got a short section of highway almost to Tornio, then up to Rovaniemi, and then I want to get a job like to Ivalo, and then maybe Honigsvag if we're lucky. Sorry for AFK munching dinner. Roast lamb and veggies. Oh, that sounds really nice. My grandmother is a great cook, just saying. And she's been feeding us really well during my stay here. It's great to come back from an exam and have a great meal to sit down to, you know? Oh, I think this lane's ending. Yeah. No worries, Josh. If you need to go AFK to have dinner, I'm not going to stand in your way, of course. Yeah. If you hear anything in the background, I'm sorry about that. There's a special event happening in the town today. Oh, ooh, coppers. Oh dear. Bit of a fender bender. Rival says, how are you getting decent hotel Wi-Fi speed? I'm staying with my grandparents. They have decent Wi-Fi. So, yeah. I'm not staying in a hotel. Who do you think I am? You know, nothing satisfies like a grandmother's cooking, maybe second to mum's cooking. I used to work in the kitchen myself, but my skills are more desserts than mains. Yeah. My grandmother makes a lemon meringue pie. So it's like crust on the bottom, then lemon curd filling, and then meringue on top. Toppy says I suck at cooking.
At
Yeah,
the roundabout, take the
I'm
second
decent at
exit.
cooking. But I just don't do it that often. See you, Ibby.
Exit now.
Glad you could join. Under 100 kilometers to go. Hi, War Thunderman. Glad you could make it back. Yeah. And then, yeah.
Go straight on.
Straight on. Very good. We're actually approaching the Swedish border. Liam! Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, bud? I see you've been enjoying Trent Valley and West Coast Mainline South runs. Are you going, Liam, are you going to get Crew Preston when that comes out? Because I seem to remember you liked the Class 86 quite a bit.
Keep right.
Do you like my
Exit
flying truck
right.
and Jill's Discord? I did see that picture. That was very funny. To this day, I argue I
Exit right.
make the best cream patisserie. I can't make a. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Save my life.
Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, that dinging sound is just a truck telling me I have an obstacle in the
Turn
direction
right.
of my indicator. Turning right to Rovaniemi. Full speed. Liam says, just under 66 on the Thames Valley line, not Thames Valley line, Trent Valley line, got stuck at
Caution.
Stafford saying train
Please
off
mind the speed
path.
limit.
What? Train off path, I had to set my own path and got my no medal. Oh, that's a shame. That's not good. That's annoying.
Go straight on.
Hate lane assistant, why did I suggest it to you? Well, so I can take a look at the chat with my truck running off the road. Liam says, hey Josh. Josh says, math, I'm talking about profiteroles. Oh, okay. Josh says, well, that's a fine how do you do. Does it count as complete at least to the timetable? If you didn't get a medal, I honestly doubt it. If you had to set your own path, I don't think it counts.
Go straight on.
I will get Preston to Crew a week after release as it's payday. Ah, okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'll get it day one, just saying. I think Just Trains have done a fine job. I'm especially looking forward to seeing the Uncle Joe's Mint Balls factory in Wigan. Which is an actual place in real life. Josh says Preston Crew is going to be Hellfire. So good. Oh, nice little lake here. That almost didn't fit on the chat overlay. Lol. Clickbait thumbnail. Well, yeah. Coming up on Rovaniemi. This is Santa's town, well above the Arctic Circle. Wonder if we'll see any, like, Santa memorabilia. Oh, okay, maybe.
Keep right.
Oh, it's a little bypass. I can see chat is degenerating.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Oh my goodness. How did you guys even get on this subject? My goodness.
Turn left.
I'm not going to say what it is on aloud because it'll probably get me demonetized. Haha. Yeah. I got recommended it. You should. I think you should seriously question the validity of your YouTube
straight
algorithm.
on.
Maybe Worthington says, "I don't want to know precisely." Like the little shopping
Keep
mall
right,
over there.
and then turn right.
Interesting, Ibby. L algorithm. Yeah,
Turn
precisely.
right.
Yeah, I get recommended far right stuff on my algorithm. Oof. Yeah, I actually have watch history and recommendations switched off on my YouTube. Because otherwise, yeah, I'm a young bloke, young white bloke, living in the West, so I probably would get recommended that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's why, and plus I don't want YouTube, like, I click
straight
no
on.
recommend and it still happens. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Just hit not interested, just click on it, click on the 3 dots on the video and just hit not interested. And then maybe that'll fix it. All I get is Trains, Warhammer, and other
straight
bread
on.
tubers. Ah, okay. Yeah.
Get ready to turn
What
left.
what do I get recommended? At least on my racing channel, nothing bad happens. Oh yeah, probably
Turn
because it
left.
just gets recommended racing stuff. My brother Joel, he's trained his Instagram and
We are finished.
algorithm to only show him memes and racing content. Brother says, where did you get your laptop? It was the Asus website, rival. Spent at least 10 years training my algorithm very carefully. Yeah. Basically, yeah. It's like training your dog, basically. Asus. Okay, very, okay. One more job and I'm level 24. Woohoo! Let's take a look at the jobs from Rovaniemi. Ivalo? 7 grand. It's probably going to be
Let's
my
do
last
this.
job. Science, infrastructure, trains, nature, and shenanigans. Ah, okay. But okay, bye, Ibby. Good you could join up. Oh, it's from this same facility, I think. Go freight market. TSS just posted more class 70 footage. What? I didn't hear about this. Oh, I can do a double? Curtain cider B double. Dry freighter double. Ooh, refrigerate. It's peanut butter, so we don't need a refrigerated trailer. Yeah, I think maybe an insulated B double makes sense. TSS just posted more 70 footage. The British are coming, or I mean the class 70 is coming. Oh yeah, look, that added an extra 5 grand onto the job by doing a hang on. Class 70 footage, you say? Let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. It can't be too obscure to reference now, can it? Okay. Viewers, yeah, let's watch this class 70 footage together. Just try and make sure. Yeah. Just change window capture. So yeah, all credit to Train Sim Society, of course. It's the footage from their interview with all aboard, but cut separate. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Yes. I'd love to have a Colas rail livery with this thing. It won't be demonetized, Rival. Yeah, look at that body side. Look at that! It even has like a proper computer startup system. That's so cool. Look at that clang! It's an American locomotive. It was built by GE, but for use in Britain. Those are the new freight wagons which are coming with the pack. My NA local knowledge has some use now. Yeah. Look at this! Wow. Like, I believe the sounds, according to All Aboard, are Armstrong Powerhouse sourced. So I wonder if AP will do a Class 70 enhancement pack at some point for TS Classic. Oh yeah. Just have my cup of tea. Oh yeah, listen to that rumble as it cruises along. Oh yeah. This is coming before the end of the summer, according to All Aboard Studios. Look at that clang coming out of the exhaust at speed. That's incredible. Love those wagons too. Oh, and that's it. Switch back to Euro Truck. What do you TSW6? Yeah, this is a TSW6 product, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming before the end of the summer, according to All Aboard. This is a TSW6 product. And it's coming... Oh, I have to back up. What it's going to do, though, to RD2 crash prone routes. It's not going to layer on just Birmingham Crew and Trent Valley. It's also going to layer onto West Coast Mainline South's Evero timetable, a new timetable on Midland Mainline, and it's also going to layer onto the Mild Mainline when the Richmond extension comes out, and the Thames Valley branches as well. Which is nuts how many places it is going to layer. I don't know how it's going to layer onto Thames Valley, but we will see. Alright. Next up, Ivalo. Alright, we have double trailers, so we have to be really careful. So, stop at this fuel station. Just for a bit of fuel, and then we can go get that photo trophy. And then, maybe we can... it's not... Yeah. Maybe we can end the... I don't know where we can end the stream. West Coast Mainline South is already pretty wonky on consoles. Oh dear. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be pretty interesting. Oh yeah, double trailers. This is what I'm talking about. Just make sure... Get out of this facility successfully. I learned BeamNG map creation. Ooh, that's cool. Birmingham to Crew is borderline and the 70 might be too much. They did need to remove rail tours. Oh boy. That's somewhat worrying.
Exit now.
That is very worrying. $30 tons of peanut butter.
Turn right.
I would uninstall DLC to make the 70 work, but it won't be a cakewalk by default. Well, one thing that is going to be good is that the 70 will layer onto the... The 70 will layer onto the, what is it? The reduced timetable of Trent Valley as well, so there'll be much less layering. Curb hit counter, 2. Are you serious? Go this way? Go that way. Good boy. Walkies. Walkies. Oh, that, you're going to have to put it in 3, and also add a pole to the mix as well. Unless I can sneak by. Okay, I didn't hit the pole, we're good. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. All this stuff on consoles is definitely going to cause issues. Curb hit counter 3. But yeah. Mildmay, Thames Valley Branch, Midland Mainline, at least MML will be solid. Yeah. Yeah, that's a... Yeah, I'm just sad that people on console just keep getting shafted like this. Watch MML go blurry. Precisely. Up to speed. Mildmay is fairly choppy right now, and that's before the extension. Well, I think Johannes is putting a lot of work in to try to optimize the route as well as adding the new features, so we will see about that. Would be so mad it's been solid since forever. Yeah, Midland Mainline is decent on the performance front, I gotta say. But yeah, the ability to do cross-country services on Midland Mainline will also be amazing, because you'll be able to do cross-country Turbostar services from Nottingham to Derby and back. Now, that'll be a lot of fun, as per real life.
Keep left.
Alright. We've got an hour of buffer time. 30 tons of peanut butter, that's enough for one slice. Precisely. Yeah. Also, the fact that I took double trailers means that I'm actually earning an extra 5 grand for this trip. Which is very nice indeed. It's one of the few routes that is full of static stock, has good AI and plenty of layers with no blurries and minimal stutter. I don't get how Skyhook were able to pull that off. It's pretty incredible that they were able to do that. Yep. It's not too often I get to do double trailers in Euro Truck. That's mainly American Truck. I've done triple trailers in American Truck Simulator from time to time. I don't think I could get this cinematic cutscene on the right. Do I have the fuel? I have the fuel. I think I might be able to. Simple, they've made a deal with a... Oh, wow. Wait a minute, is this...
Never mind.
What is this place? Wait, no way! This is Santa Claus Village! Neat! I forgot this was a thing. Go Australian mate, quadruple trailers. Look at this! It's Santa Claus Village! I didn't even know this was here! Road trains are awesome. Yeah. I wish we had a proper Australian expansion for, like, say we have Oceania Truck Simulator 6 months early for Santa. Well, if ATS ever gets them, I will swap games. Yeah. I think it would require a whole new truck sim, like Asia Truck Simulator, like have Australia, Japan, Singapore maybe, Indonesia. Oh, the camera's going through my lorry. Lovely. Yeah, this is part of the Nordic Horizons expansion. Yeah, this is the... Is it ever too early for Santa? Well, in the Philippines, there's actually... they start celebrating Christmas a long time before Christmas. My dad had a Filipino co-worker, this is like 2 decades ago now, that would start blasting Christmas music in August, and much to the chagrin of all of his other, much to the chagrin of his co-workers. But I think there is a time, I think it's Christmas o'clock somewhere, it's the old saying goes. Yeah. Isn't there like 2 Christmases in Australia, one on December 25th, and then one in the Australian winter as well? I'm not entirely sure. Alright. It's so cool we have Santa Claus Village. So Santa makes presents for kids on a secret island. I've heard that before. Whoa! Can you even say that on YouTube? Damn! Alright. I do want to come here at some point. Like, I imagine this to have Christmas here. No, just one to Christmas. December is in the winter time. Oh, okay.
Get ready to turn right.
All right. Yeah, I want to come here.
Turn right.
Like for an
Then
actual
turn right.
Christmas. Sometime. Santa's been real quiet since the list dropped.
Turn right.
Oh my gosh, oh my goodness, that is too funny. That is really, really funny. Curb hit counter 3. I hit it. Okay. I hit a sign. That's embarrassing. Alright, I think I have enough time. I think I have enough time to stop at that fuel station. Actually, no. I'll do it after I finish the job. And then I'll do... Yeah. Maybe I'll stop, like... Yeah, maybe I'll get, like, a job up to Honigstag or something if I'm lucky.
Time to get the job done.
And then stop the trip, like, halfway. Yeah.
Go straight on.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to the northernmost point in Europe. We're deep in the Arctic now. See it, say it, sorted counter 0. I was actually playing one of the Class 350 services on Trent Valley, and after every single station, see it, say it, sorted plays. So it's like, yeah, it's like 8 times over the entire service that see it, say it, sorted plays, which is really, really funny. Wait a minute. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Did I just see what I think I saw? Is that a hidden road? Oh, it's just a parking lot. It's just like a little parking lot with a little dock. Okay. But you can go in there and it's not on the map. Has anyone on behalf of the train crew message yet? I'm pretty sure I've heard that too, Josh. I got a random TPWS trip in my 350 service. I did too. I came out of photo mode and TPWS was just like, nope, I'm going to trigger the emergency brake. I don't know why. Like, come out of photo mode, boom, 350 goes, nope, you're not gonna continue any further, sunshine. Must be a bug. Obviously the real TPWS doesn't do that.
Go straight on.
Hello, War Thunderman. Welcome back. Yeah, I think this will be the last job of the day. You know what's missing, Math? I don't know, Josh. What do you think? Sifa. I haven't actually played. Yeah. One thing I do like about I've actually turned train faults off because they just get annoying and it's something the guard would sort out in real life. Like the door faults. I've just turned them off because they were getting annoying. But I do like temporary speed restrictions and signal delays. Yeah, but train faults can get pretty annoying, so I've switched them off. It's nice that they're there, but they just get annoying. Oh, that guy was turning. AFB, AFB, AFB. Or FB, I mean. TSRs are cool, I just think it's them as ESRs like my local and it's not too out of place. Yeah, I think the only thing that's really missing with TSRs are people actually working beside the tracks. But other than that, they're pretty good. Especially as TSRs actually trigger PZB on German routes as well, which is realistic.
Exit now.
I'm sure that curb counter just went up to 4, but we're good.
Go straight on.
Storung. Yeah. Trent Valley has speed restrictions of 75 instead of 40. I did notice that, and that's really nice. Because that's very helpful, especially since the route is high speed one. So yeah. I've got temporary speed restrictions set on low, train faults on disabled, and what is what is it? What's the last one? Signal delay set on high. Liam says curb count 4, sign count 1. Thanks. Yeah. Still 80. I like TSRs being a different speed now. It means DTGs is letting third parties access to core features. Matt has said previously that they couldn't do that. Yeah, you're right. That is actually really, really good. Okay, random speed limit restriction to 60. Well, it was like a boardwalk. Neat. Yeah. Yeah. It's just... Look at these two trailers. Yeah, my truck's not keen. A 40 restriction on 125 on Birmingham to Crewe never fails to annoy me. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. Hopefully all aboard can go back and put the 75 restriction on Birmingham to Crewe. And also the new 350 sounds from the Stroke 4 onto Birmingham Crewe as well. And then the speed set from the 807 onto the 805. But I do like what third parties are doing, having integrated networks across like timetables being the same across different routes. It's very nice to be able to take one service across one route and then the same service across the next route. It's actually really, really cool that we can do that now. I think they might, I think all of the TSRs on German routes are 75 kilometers an hour, if I remember correctly. If DTG improved route hopping as a TSW7 feature, that would genuinely be helpful. Yeah, I 100% agree with you on that one. A road off where does that road go, incidentally? Oh, it just goes to this little industrial facility. Okay. On the end screen next to return to menu option to proceed to next service. Yeah, 100%. That would be a great feature. Because I believe HimSim Metro, the South Korean Metro simulator, has that. But yeah, having like proceed to next service on next route. And it would just have it load up the next route with the service. And then have it so it would be the same train number as well. Like, put something in the code to make sure that the train numbering is the same. Can't wait for the dispatcher mode, which I'm assuming is coming. Yeah, that's gonna be decent. Oh wow, you know how it's far north when the trees themselves start thinning out? Because, yeah, so far north, a lot of trees actually have trouble growing, so...
Caution. Please mind the speed.
Yeah, I know. We're 35 minutes away. I'll still have an hour and 20 minutes buffer. North of demand says 3.79 meters, 12 feet, 5 inches. Okay. Josh says, how does dispatcher mode play? Is it fun? Yeah. I'm definitely going to make a video on the Tonbridge dispatcher mode once you get that on Medway Valley. Because that's going to be fun. We are getting very far north, I have to say. I don't know, to be honest. Only play the scenario on Riviera. Well, that's the only dispatcher mode that you can play right now until we get dispatcher mode at Tonbridge. Oh, destination is in sight. Almost there. Dispatch things are in place on Birmingham to Crew. Really? That's actually great. Alright. Assume they would be on the Trent Valley as well. That's good. Ivalo discovered. I didn't do the guard mode scenario until TSW5, so I'm behind the curve here. Okay. Can't figure out how to make those panels work. I should do the scenario and just find out. Okay.
Turn right.
He used to dispatch things as well. They're fully functional. Ah.
Finally, we are here.
Welcome to Ivalo. One of the northernmost places on the map. Where should I place? Do it. Come on, please. Yes! Level 24! Yes. Right, high value cargo is now ranked up all the way. Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes. So let's have a look at my skills. I just have to do fragile cargo and eco driving. Yes! That is so good. So yeah, I think I'll do fragile cargo, then eco driving. Yeah, and that means, let's go to the world map real quick. Let's put service on. Where's the nearest service? Oh, there's one really close by. Yes. Let's go to this service station. All right.
Time to hit the road.
Yeah. Need to dump that Scania by man? Josh! I'm astounded at you. I love this Scania. Or at least a DAF. No, I'm not gonna do that. You really think I'm going to dump my Scania, my pride and joy,
Turn left.
just on a whim? Absolutely not. Man, TGX, get a sweet 2x4 going and you'll be sailing. You really think that I'm going to do that? Dump my pride and joy for an inferior man? Come on.
Get ready to turn left.
Well, I'm getting a new light bar for this thing at least, so...
Turn left.
I might buy... I have the money. I could buy a truck and then let the AI make me some money on it. Who knows? Can't blame a man for trying. Oh, I see what you did there, Josh. That is groan-worthy. This truck is the best truck. I played TOE3 and this is my dream truck. Thank you, War Thunderman. At least someone understands.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Ivalo.
Caution. Please mind the speed
Oh,
limit.
I forgot. It's a 50 limit. We'll get some fuel once we upgrade the truck. We might have access
Go
to a
straight
better
on.
engine. We'll see. At least it isn't a Volvo. Their buses are dope, but their trucks are trash. Honestly, I would tend to agree with you on that one. I'm going to get a Volvo 9700 bus once
At the
Coaches comes out.
roundabout,
Like,
take the
genuinely.
second exit. Exit now.
We just have a constant succession of roundabouts.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Keep cruise control off for now.
Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I will get that photo trophy that you can see on the map, but only after I get my truck
Exit now.
serviced. I really want to come to this area in real life, like, genuinely. Oh, wow, it's a cool church. A lot of coaches and touring buses over here have Volvo designed either directly or third party with their powertrain. Wow, look at that church. That's really cool looking. It's a bit of a wedge. It's the
Go
church.
straight on.
It's the cheese wedge of churches, that is. Wonder what it's called. Because, yeah. Like, I would love, absolutely love, to do like a... Oops. Select all. There we go. Oh, that's just reset to default. There we go. Like, do a road trip from Oslo, Kristiansand, Stavanger, Bergen, Kristiansund, Bodø, Narvik, all the way up to the top of the world. Tried circular routes in CTS yet. They're fun for the trams. Just making one now. Nice. But, yeah, like, I would love to do a road trip up and down here. Like, I would love to go to Tromsø and go to the Arctic Cathedral. Like, it's just Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster who grates cheese at his honor. That's pretty funny. Fair play. Yeah.
Turn right, and then turn right.
Yeah, it is the cheese grater of churches, that's for sure.
Turn right.
God, 30 limit. Ugh.
Turn right.
Alright, service station. Haha.
It was a nice ride.
Thank you. Right, let's see if we can do any services to this thing. Nope. We're all good on the service. Don't need any new chassis. No new engine, that's next level. I already have the best gearbox. I already have the best paint job, obviously. Let's see. Oh, I was going to change the light bar, wasn't I? There's a new bar. Oh, it's level 26. I could get the new light bar. Ah, that's annoying. New something. New wheels called American Dream. Okay, I like those. Yeah, I'll have those. Anything else new? Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, there's a lot. Wait, there's hubs? Oh, we can have, like, Scania hubs. Ah. Steel nuts, why not? We could have custom paint on the wheels? Wait a minute. Save colors preset. Do I have a color preset? Actually, yeah, I don't think that would match. So, yeah. Let's see. Anything else I can do? I think that's everything on the outside. Take the chat away? No, I like having it. We've already got the best interior. Anything new on the interior front? I think I might take this JCB stuff out. Maybe have a Corona mug. I do like that steel mug. JCB bag. Take the plushie out. Yeah, why not? I think that's everything. So yeah, 3.8 grand. Where is Maxwell? He's a mod, and I don't have mods installed on this account anymore. Let's go get some fuel, and then and a thumbnail, and I'll end the stream. Do like these new wheels. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, I've got to get 2 more levels before I can update the light bar, unfortunately. Alright. Let's try and get a good shot with this church in the background for the thumbnail of next week's stream. Do you have a keybind to look left and right? No, I prefer looking with the joystick. Alright, let's see. Try it now. Maybe that's a little too early, actually. That's still too early. Ugh. Try it now. Just trying to get a good angle here. Oh, gets the barrier in the way. Try to not get the barrier in. Nah. It's pretty annoying trying to frame this, I have to say. They needed advanced time option like TSW. I have to agree with you on that one. Take that picture. Let's actually change the time. If I set it to midnight. Oh, there's no northern lights. We're too far north. It's just daylight. Okay, let's go get some dinosaur juice, and then I'll end the stream, I think, because I have been going for almost 2 hours 40 minutes. Whew. Yeah. Last plug. If you do want to support me, and if you want to gain access to some exclusive videos, then please do become a channel member. Really does help me out. And yeah, that'd be really appreciated if you could become one. Well, yeah. Well, I set it to night in the photo mode, that's the thing. Oh, there's a truck in my fuel spot. Ah. Oh yeah, there it is. Let's fill her up, and then we'll park. Right. Do some reverse parking. Put the wheel around. Very fun and relaxing stream. Thank you. Just park up. Come on. I love how I have 2 reverse gears. That just shows you how much torque these things need to have. Alright, so that'll be all for this stream, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, bell for notifications on YouTube, join my Discord server, become a YouTube member, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye, but it should be a My Summer Car stream tomorrow at 2 PM British Summer Time. Bye, everyone.